Planet Zoo has been rated E10 Plus by the ESRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It is generally suitable for people aged 10 years and up. This video is sponsored in part by Violent Mind, the first volume in the Animal in Man series by Joseph Asfani. Maxon, a cunning fox, stalks the Lioran capital city of Crosswall as a shadow, a lone operative for the city guard who must never be seen or heard and never engage with the enemy. But when he's caught in an explosion that levels a city block, the fox ignores his mission and retrieves a dangerous artifact that could bring the whole planet of Herbridia to its knees. The Relay, a weapon that turns civilized animals into savage beasts. Get your copy at Amazon.com today. Hey folks, this is Jack. Welcome back to the zoo. How you guys doing? I'm doing alright. Before we get started with today's build, which is going to be a habitat for the gray seal, we're going to look and see if there's anything he's done. I don't have grizzly bears in the zoo yet, so that can go away. One Arctic wolf. I don't have Arctic wolves yet. That can go away. They're asking for 2,000 guests. Well, I am carefully managing how many guests we can have at a time, because I don't want it being overpopulated. So we're going to allow it to go up to 2,000 just for that challenge. Let's see. Okay. Where is she anyway? It doesn't matter. Alright, let's check. Oh hey, got another one. Ramen cola. Okay. And let's check the report, see if there's anything. Whoops. Offspring. Inspector have already taken care of the fighting in the Caracol. Okay, so we're good. Like I said, what we are doing today, and I say we as if you're doing it with me, is putting in a habitat for the gray seal, and I'm going to be putting it right here next to the penguins. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to the time lapse. I'll talk to you in a minute. So here it is, our seal habitat. It was a really basic build. I mean, to be honest, these guys require two things for their ground. They require sand and snow, and that's it. And if you can provide them a flat area with sand and snow, some clean water to swim in, they're happy as fleas on a dog. I did have a little bit of a problem getting the beach to work. For some reason, my angles were too abrupt. Well, for some reason, yeah, my angles were too abrupt. I did eventually get them smoothed out so the seals could go into the water. That's always a good thing. And now they're just living the happy seal life. The little viewing area there, you might notice it's changed from how it looked originally in the build, but I like this better. Yeah, I'm having to put up with some clipping and things like that, but it works anyway. And of course, this is on the edge of the full zoo, so I've got lots of room to build into, and I'm gonna, believe me. But it works. This is a great habitat. We don't have a lot of more exciting animals out there on the edge yet, so there's not a big crowd. That should change when I start laying down the bears, which are the next group that I'll be laying down, starting with the polar bear, which is the next habitat. So, like I said, it's going to happen. I'm still expanding the zoo in this direction, but it looks good. I also, while I was in there, I put in a dining area for the guests because there wasn't really one in this part. I put down some ATMs, some bathrooms, things like that. You got to keep the guests happy too, not only the animals but the guests as well. So, when you folks, if you like this build, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next episode. Polar bears. Bye-bye.
The law of the jungle, as old and as true as the sky. The forest protected shall prosper, the forest neglected shall die. You've an aptitude to change attitudes, cause we have to prove it. That planet to grab your shovel. There's work to do, the world's in trouble. You gotta build a zoo.